Hey guys, and welcome back. Coming to you sitting on my living room floor in the middle of the night while Sadie's sleeping. Today's video is just going to be like a super relaxing, chill, chit chat kind of like, I don't know. I just feel like for me, 2021, jumping into this new year has such a different meaning. I have such a different outlook on things. And I just wanted to have like a little chit chat with you, talk about some goals that I have for myself personally. I want to know what your goals are for the new year. If you have like a different outlook on things, and just kind of, I don't know, just let you know what's going on in my little brain as far as goals and YouTube and life, and just have like a little get to know me session. I feel like we have a lot of these live chats, you know, on Insta stories, but I don't have them here on YouTube nearly as often as I used to. And I feel like it's time for me to get personal, and just not like get personal in this video, but it's time for me to just remember like to have chit chats here and there. And not everyone that follows on YouTube has Instagram, so that's why I wanted to make today's video. And of course, it's very fitting because the beginning of the new year, talking about goal setting, and I feel like it's just everyone's kind of, at least who I follow, is gung-ho about the new year and setting goals and kind of working towards something. So yeah, first and foremost, how are you guys doing? Do you have any specific goals? Do you do resolutions? I don't think I necessarily consider, I mean, I have goals. I don't think I have like resolutions. I don't even know what you would consider the difference being. But definitely I have a lot of career goals and YouTube goals for this year. First and foremost, I want to produce more planned, thought out quality content. I feel like over the years, ever since I had Sydney and then became a single mom, I would say like once she became one to now, I've kind of feel like I've lost my channel's identity. I've lost my identity for, you know, where I want to go with this channel. I've never really thought about long-term goals. It's just not really anything that I've ever thought about before. And I know a lot of people do, especially when they start out with the channel and whatnot. But for me, I just lost my identity. I started out wanting to do pregnancy updates and help moms through the pregnancy journey and share that. And then boom, single motherhood, and then struggles and all of that. And I just lost my identity after that. And I feel like, you know, I do some daily vlogs. Obviously, I do a lot of daily vlogs. Those are easier for me to do. It was fighting tooth and nail, like paycheck to paycheck for so long there, that it was like, just pump out the videos, you know, you need to do it for views and algorithm, and just make every penny you can, because, you know, for quite a while there, it was just a big struggle bus as far as my life outside of YouTube goes, you know, financially and whatnot. So now that I feel like I've grown my channel to a point where I can take a moment to collect my thoughts and produce better quality content versus just pumping out three vlogs a week just to get them up, you know what I mean? I feel like it's okay for me to take a moment or take a few days to film a video just to get like good quality content out there. Hence why I did purchase a new camera, a new mic. I'm filming with a ring light finally. I've had just a broken ring light forever. Not saying this is clearly not professional. I'm just sitting on my living room floor. But what I'm saying is I really just want to focus on my actual job and try to film more quality content for you guys. I'm not saying my channel is changing. Like, I'm still going to be doing daily vlogs. I know whenever I ask for video suggestions, 75% of them always come back, but I like your daily vlogs. Those aren't going away ever. I really would love to find my identity and find like my passion with videos again. And you guys know that I love cooking, obviously, so I would still love to continue to do cooking videos, you know, meal ideas, snack ideas, like for children and things like that. I know I do get a lot of requests for those as well. I still find myself being extremely self-conscious with filming them though, I'm not gonna lie, because I don't have a picky eater. So I just find myself like, I don't know, self-conscious about filming them. But I do have a passion for food, and so does my child, so it's kind of relative to our lives. Anyway, so I'm still going to be doing those. I really want to get into the decluttering and organizing videos this year, because that is one of my #1 goals for personal life, is my household, and getting that to a place where I don't feel like it's caving in on me. Especially, you guys all know, like in 2020, most of us were home a whole lot more than maybe we were used to. And the walls were caving in on me, and just clutter, and it just, I wake up and, you know what I mean? Like, if you live in a cluttered environment, it gives me anxiety, at least. So I really want to have like a free space that I can breathe in, and that is organized. So anyway, that was a long rant. So that is one of my goals, and I will be filming a lot of organizational videos this year. I have a whole lot. My notebook is over there, and I have a whole lot jotted down. I've already started filming some and doing things behind the scenes. So yeah, we will have those types of videos, hauls and Amazon favorites and my personal favorites, and decoration, home decor videos, clothing, like, you know, all the stuff that you're used to. But I just want to plan and have more thought put into them versus rushing to film them or rushing to get things done. Kid activity videos and things like that, you will still have those on my channel, of course. I just really want to better my quality and plan the videos thoroughly. With that said, I mentioned in my last vlog the other day that you know, I plan on putting Sydney through preschool this year, God willing, which might come as a surprise to some of you, because I know a couple years ago I was saying like, no, she's not going to go to preschool. So basically, my train of thought, obviously, like, you can grow as a person, you can change your beliefs, you can change your way of thinking and just grow as a person. And then of course, as motherhood, you grow in motherhood. So what I thought back then versus what I think now, or who my child was then and who my child is, you know what I mean? Like, life obviously changes, and you can change your mind, and that's completely okay. So I don't think it was necessary to put Sydney through preschool when she was like 2 and 3 years old. But as she gets older, and as we are, you know, faced with this pandemic, obviously, I haven't been able to get her into group activities like I was going to. She was going to be in gymnastics this year and have swim lessons and whatnot, and everything got shut down. I haven't looked to see what is back open, but I just don't feel comfortable. That's just me personally. I know a whole lot of people and children, like, I know other places are still running, but that's just me personally. So I decided to not have her in those type of classes, and they weren't even running for a while there. Anyway, long story. So I feel like she just is missing out on, of course, like, you know, that interaction with other children. We have friends, and we actually have a neighbor friend who is Sydney's age, and she actually gets to play with her almost daily. But I think it's going to be very important for Sydney to have that stepping stone before a full 5-day-a-week, full schedule away from mommy. Like, she only knows me, and she's never away from me ever. And I think I'm going to need a stepping stone, and I think she is too. So my plan is to have her enrolled in preschool if there are slots available for part-time. I just think a part-time program is what is going to work best for my child and my family circumstances and situation. But you do you know, not every child is the same. We're only doing what we think is best, or what's going to work best for our family. So anyway, that is my plan for the fall. So I know I'm going to have a whole lot more time to work during the day and have those structured videos, but obviously, you know, we're a long ways away from fall. But I really want to start myself on that path. And with that said, also, I want to change my work schedule. So working from home, do you guys work from home? I don't know if you're mostly stay-at-home moms, if you work from home or you work outside the home. Let me know in the comments down below. But I plan on changing up my work schedule. So I will film a video on how I work from home as a single mom to an only child. I think that we have a pretty good routine going on, but for me personally, I am changing the way that I work. So I am waking up before Sydney still. I've been doing that for a little while now, and it's just such a blessing. It helps me wake up and become a human and like get the grumpies out and greet Sydney with a smile, and then it helps me get to work and be dedicated to that. And then as far as editing and working at night goes, I'm still going to be doing that, but I'm not going to allow myself to just stay up until midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning anymore, and then boom, wake up, early with my child. It's not working for me because I'm not sleeping enough. I am the type of person who needs sleep. I cannot function. I am grumpy. I am irritable if I don't get my sleep. So me personally, what works for me is setting a specific time at night, like 8:30 at night, no more work, no more editing. You can edit in the morning or even during the day, which I never did. When Sydney was younger, I never edited during the day unless she was a baby napping all the time, but she hasn't napped in so long because I felt guilty. But I've trying to change my mindset, and I'm trying to not feel as guilty for, doing my job, working, providing for our family. So when Sydney has her downtime, it's usually around like 4 p.m. She has her downtime. She'll watch a little TV on the couch, have a snack, and just be quiet and just chill. So when she has her downtime, I am working on the computer or editing or on my, doing some work and just getting things done that way, so that I'm allowing myself more freedom at night to go to bed early, to have that bath, have that pamper moment, to watch something on, TV before bed, have me time basically. So if I don't have me time, I'm not happy. If I don't have sleep, I am not happy. So moral of the story is focusing on just taking care of myself so much more than I ever have in the past. I've realized how important it really is. And I'm just a very big believer on that. So I hope you guys are taking care of yourselves. The number one thing when people are stressed and you're feeling like just that mom guilt and like just super stressed, it's probably because you're not taking care of yourself. Like most of us are not. So do something for you, get some sleep, and have a moment of me time. Switching subjects a little bit, I feel like I've grown too, as not only as a person and a mother, but as a YouTuber. I used to share my struggles. I used to share, a lot of just negativity. I wasn't being negative. It was just where I was at in my life. Like I was just going through a lot of hard times, and that's where I was at mentally, and I shared that a lot. And I hope that you understand I'm still being real and I'm still sharing my life with you, but my life is also turned and not as negative as it was before, and that is such a blessing. And I hope that you guys, if you are struggling or you are in a bad place, I always say this, it's not going to be like that forever. It doesn't have to be. It can change so fast, and then you look back and you're like, whoa, how did I get here? That's where I'm at. And I just feel like that's why I don't necessarily come on here and share hard times, because I just feel like I'm in a much better emotional and mental place now that I've healed from such a toxic relationship and a toxic past. I feel like once you heal and you're happy within yourself and you're confident with who you are, and you don't have that negative toxicity in your life anymore, it's just so much easier to be happy. And even if your child is throwing tantrums, which they do daily because they're children, it might not affect you. It might not occur to you to like, ooh, let me document this and pull out my camera. Whereas before, I wanted desperately to know that I was never alone, and I wanted to share because I felt so alone. And now I know I'm not, because I have so many of you guys daily, reminding me that I'm not alone, or like asking for tips and advice. And I'm like, none of us are alone. It's so wonderful. It's not, because we're all going through this, but it's so wonderful. Anyway, so that's why you might have seen the change. I'm not sharing much of the negativity. It's not that I'm trying to portray this perfect life, because God knows it's not a perfect life. We have our struggles daily. It's just, I think I've grown as a woman and a mother, and Sydney's getting older, and so what I put on the internet is probably going to be changing as far as that goes. Another one of my goals this year is to save more money. So I'm going to have not anytime soon, I don't think, but I'm gonna have a few months where I do no spend weeks, and it will just be like an entire week where I do not spend not one penny on anything that is not a necessary bill, like, you know, my electric bill, my mortgage, like things like that. I'm gonna have weeks where I just block out no coffees, no takeout, no, you know, Starbucks, nothing that is not necessary, because I think if we break down how much we actually spend without realizing it on unnecessary things, I know at least for me, it would make me sick. It would make me sick to stop and think about it. So I'm gonna have like no spend weeks this year, because I want to save more money, and I want to make sure Sydney has a savings, and I really need to save for my future and retirement and, you know, be an adult, unfortunately. But yeah, that is a big one of my goals. So I just wanted to kind of sit down and have this like chill chit chat channel life whatever with you guys about jumping into this new year. I am very hopeful and positive, feeling very hopeful and positive, and I hope you guys are too as well. Obviously, if you have any anything that you want to see, let me know in the comments below. I got a lot of amazing suggestions over on Instagram. So I read them, I screenshot them, I have them written down in my notebook, and I want to just tackle this year. I want to hit 100K first of all. Okay, that is my big YouTube goal this year. I want to hit 100K subscribers, and I want to surpass it. That is my goal. So make sure your notification bell is clicked and turned on. That way you know when I upload, since I have no idea my uploading schedule. I don't know if I'm going to settle into a schedule or if I'm just going to upload when the videos are ready, but just make sure that you are being notified so that you do know when I upload. I'll try to keep you updated as well here. Once I figure out and plan out my videos, I'll have more of like a posting schedule routine that I hope to have soon. And yeah, all right, you guys, I hope you enjoyed this little chit chat, motivational, let you know where I'm at and my goals are for this year video, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Bye.
Saving you, and you save me too. Yeah.